to Tone Wars. I'm Carrie, and that's Jared.
What's happening, everybody?
We are having spring December.
Monsoon December.
Yeah.
It's freaking crazy,
We're
man.
actually, the weather's so freaking weird right now. So tomorrow, I took a screenshot, and of course, because I forget what things are called these days, I can't keep stuff. We are having a bomb cyclone tomorrow here.
Bomb cyclone.
Michigan bomb cyclone. Wind gusts of 50 to 60 miles per hour are possible tomorrow. So everybody is planning their power outages, down tree limbs, rapidly changing road conditions. Insane. It's insane. Today, it's been just raining all day, and like there's little floods here and there, and
power outages everywhere.
Power outages. Traffic
Who knows?
lights are out. Yeah.
We might get one in the middle of the stream, so.
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't, because all of Clarkston and all of Ortonville is down. All the traffic lights are down. I'm surprised you have power still here. But
Same here. I have a generator, but it's kind of buried right now. So if you see us disappear, that's it for the night, folks.
Right.
That's all, folks.
That was all
she wrote.
Yeah. They're saying there's going to be like 20 to 30 foot waves in the Great Lakes around here, so.
Yep. Squalls.
Squalls. Yes. But anyway, Christmas. Christmas has come and gone. We're both still alive. Yesterday, I didn't do much but lay around, and I caught up on the old Avatar movies and then went and saw the other one.
Wow, you saw both of the old ones?
I saw 1 1/4.
Oh.
Because we went to my son, yeah, we went to a 5 o'clock show of the new one, and it was fine. It was same old story. It was very, very similar to the second one.
Yep, nothing new.
But I loved the first one though. That was so, and the imagery is so beautiful. I wish they would focus more on the stories, the storyline, like building the relationships, building the characters, and more of the peacefulness, like their relationships with nature, because that's kind of what they're all about. Like they go to see the water people who have relationships with like the sea creatures and all of that. And now this one, they meet the fire ash people, and they didn't spend a whole lot of time. Like we don't know these ash fire people at all.
Yeah, well, that's Hollywood for you. They're not focusing on stories anymore, so they're out of ideas. All the writers are terrible. They need to clean house and start over. Hollywood sucks.
Yes.
I haven't been to the theater in a long time. I think the last time I went to the theater was when we saw Top Gun in California, Maverick. Yep, that's the last time I was there.
Yeah.
Yep, I've lost all interest. But that's the way it is, man. Hopefully someday they'll get their heads out of their rear ends and start making good movies again. We'll see.
Yeah, I hear you. But I loved the first Avatar, so I wanted to see how it was going to go and see how it was going to end. And
that one was great.
yeah. But anyway.
But anywho.
And we're looking at the new year coming here this week.
You got any New Year's resolutions?
Oh. Do I have New Year? Yeah, I got a couple. I don't know. I don't want to call them New Year's resolutions because those last.
New Year's going to the gym for the first time, and it smells like it smells horrible because you got all these newbies and a lot of stinky people coming in, and the whole place smells like a toilet for like a month. Every time you go in there, you're like, oh
everybody's
my God.
Eating horribly over the holidays and trying to get it off.
Would you people please shower before you come here? It's just awful.
So Jared's been in a great mood all day today. It's very positive and uplifting.
Oh, stop. I've been fine. No, it's been crazy. So yesterday I spent the day, part of the day with my friend TJ Richardson.
Of your chitter chatter, Carrie.
I spent part of the day with my friend TJ Richardson, and we made some IRs of the Carnivore speaker that's in my Zilla cab, and we updated the IRs in my my MESA 212 with the vintage 30s. And we tried something different this time. Well, first of all, he set me up so I can do them myself now, which is really nice. Now I can make IRs whenever I want. And I do a lot of speaker demos, and when I get the speakers here, I want to do them when I have them in the cab, you know. And so I'll be releasing more IRs for you guys in that regard. But so we did something unique this time where I used the Fryette power station as the load box for the IRs. And man, I got to tell you, these came out insane. They're warm, they're thick, they're full. They have a great top end to them, and they sound just like they do in the room. I mean, they sound freaking killer. And I used the pairing of the Royer 121 with the Shure SM57. And they're all in phase, so you can mix and match like I'm doing tonight. My IRs I'm using tonight in the Helix Stadium are the Vintage 30 with the second one we did of the Zillacab with the Carnivore. And it's the Carnivore that we mic'd it twice. We did like the regular right on the crease, and then I moved it over just to the center, just a hair, to get a little more top end out of it, and that's one I'm using tonight. So if you want something slightly brighter, use the second one. If you want one right on the crease, use the other one, the first one. And these came out insane. Totally woke up my Helix. I think this has never sounded better now. I mean, the IRs sound amazing. There's a great feel with them. And I didn't do any processing to them, which I found is the case, or is not the case with most of the IRs that you guys buy on the market. I mean, most of them are so overly processed and nip-tucked, and there's like a whole EQ on each microphone that they're using, and they're cutting out all this stuff, and I'm like, what are you guys doing? You're sucking the life out of these things. So these are real, raw, and just unfiltered, unprocessed, just good IRs. They represent the speakers and the cabs very well, and I think you're really going to like them. And the pack is only $10, and you get 4, but they're all in the sweet spot. You know, here's the thing too, like a lot of times when you buy IR packs, you get like, 50 or 60 of them, and say you get 50 of them, 48 of them suck, and 2 of them are good. It's like this whole perceived value thing that you're getting. Like, look at all I'm getting. Yeah, you're sifting through a bunch of crap to finally get ones that could possibly work for you, and those are even overly processed. But if you don't compare them to unprocessed IRs, you won't know. So I'm just giving you IRs that are the sweet spot. Any other mic placement on these speakers are going to be arbitrary. Why would you put the mics there? You just wouldn't. So if you went into the studio, and a professional studio engineer who's been doing it for decades is going to put the mics right where I put them on these speakers and not move them, because there's no other place to put them, So I just feel like these are really good, and you're going to hear them in a few minutes here. Fair warning, have not practiced this week. So we will see how things go tonight. I might screw up royally. I've been really busy doing other things, and I got to spend the day with Max and his dad Joe yesterday, and we set his Axe-Fx unit up and got that freaking going, and we even put my IRs in that. So he's got killer tones now for when he goes out with his bands and goes out and plays. So that was a day. We got a lot done yesterday. So anyways, hope you guys are doing well, and hope you had a good Christmas.
Well, let's find out, because
Yeah.
they're talking. All right. We've got Tom says, hey, hope your Christmas was great, and thanks for making that IR pack.
Oh, you are welcome.
Ben Burnett, are these your IRs or the ones from Eminence?
These are mine. I made these my damn self. Yep.
Dean Harkness, what's up, guys? Hey. I'm in Texas this week. Just got back from Galveston Island after eating Greek food and sending my kids a bunch of pictures of the Gulf.
Cool, man.
Said, me and my wife were looking at a menu and said this was way easier when Jared was ordering for us. It said that was Mediterranean, but I'm sure it's similar.
We had Mediterranean street food today, and it was awesome. Just get the meat grape leaves for starters. Those are always so freaking good. Oh, don't look at me like that. I know what you want now. You can't go wrong with grape leaves, man. They are the bomb. They're so good.
Ben Burnett says we went from 76 to 34 degrees in 2 hours and 50 minutes. Luckily,
Yikes.
I'm built Ford tough for the long haul. Yeah, it's supposed to get up. So it's been in like the 30s, mid 30s all day, and it's supposed to get up to like 58 around 8 p.m. tonight. Like our weather is all, the barometric pressure's weird.
Yeah.
It's all weird.
Everything's weird. My driveway.
Michigan's weird.
Yeah, my driveway was like a hockey rink yesterday. I put 50 pounds of salt on it, and it still, you know, was.
Preserve food out there.
Yeah, I know. You could definitely do that.
Some seafood you need to store.
Yeah, it's brutal out there right now. So, yeah, I'll probably have to put. I bought another 50-pound bucket, so I'll probably have to put that out tonight. You know, because everything that we're getting right now is just going to freeze again. And tomorrow, I parked my truck there last night, and I got out, and it slid like 5 feet back. I'm like, great, awesome.
Tom says just trying to get rid of a cold and going to be trying these IRs.
Oh, cool, man. Thank you.
Flux is here. He says, go Tone Wars. How's everybody doing? Looking forward to learning about Proxy from Line 6 at NAMM and seeing a stadium in the flesh.
Awesome. Good to see you, man. Let me know what you think of Proxy when you see it.
Fox Pathfinder is here.
What's up, Dan?
Smack 20. Bomb Cyclone. Great band name. Happy holidays to all from Steve McKee.
You know what? That is a great name for a band.
Bomb Cyclone.
Bomb Cyclone. Someone's going to steal that. I better patent it now, so they'll have to buy it from me.
Flex says, stay safe from the cyclone carrying it. Yeah, I know. It's so weird.
I'll try. I'll be working at Motor City tomorrow, too. Motor City Guitar. They asked me to come
if you're
in.
going to buy something, tomorrow's your day to call.
Yeah, call the
till
store.
Noon. Don't call till noon.
Yep, call the store and ask for me. I'll be happy to talk to you.
Let's see. It says Gathda now. Gary Davlin.
Oh, is it Gary Davlin?
Yes,
Oh.
greetings. Hello.
What's up, man?
We've got Hayden Donahue. Unobtainium. Yes, from Avatar. Unobtainium.
I'm an unobtainium. Yep.
Let's see. Paul Smith. I haven't seen Paul Smith yet, but he's got a new avatar, I guess. Oh, yeah, the tiny little, he's got a different picture now.
Oh, okay. What's up, Paul?
Tom says, and they screwed up Stranger Things. You were telling me that. I don't watch Stranger Things, but Jared was saying that.
I won't even finish it now. I'm like, see ya. Crap.
Flux says they did not F up Peacemaker. If you haven't watched it, you're missing out.
I haven't seen that, so I'll have to check it out.
Braxel is here.
What's up, Braxel?
I was playing instead of watching. Hello, everybody.
What's up, man?
Braxel, question, Jared. Why not use the Red 7 EVO instead of the Power Station?
I get a better output from the Power Station regarding, so the Evo, I haven't really thought of using that for an IR, for a load box for making IRs. I don't know if that's really what that's made for. And I got such great results out of using the Power Station. I was like, I'll just use that. So I'll use the Evo for running amps through it with my new IRs, no problem. But I wouldn't really use that for a DI box. Iron
Game has joined us.
Hey, what's happening?
Braxel says, why not load anything in the Red 7 EVO and take the DI out?
Yeah, I mean, you could probably do that. I've just had such good results with the Power Station with doing DI captures and all the other stuff. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's where I'm going with that. That's why I bought it, so I'm using that.
I feel like I missed the name. Steve McKee, not Smack20. Steve says, just purchased the Carnivore V30 IR pack. Thanks for making them.
Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. They're only $10. You get 4 of them. And I figured, for $10, it's worth it, And the thing is they are really good. You'll like them. The feel will be much better with these. And what was the other thing? Oh, so yeah, instead of buying a pack full of crap that you got to sift through, they're all good. All 4 of them are completely usable. So just instead of just doing the turn the knob and chug and all that crap for hours, just pick 2 of them and go. They're amazing.
Braxel says, I guess I need Jared to explain the setup with the PS again.
Tonight? The setup for the power station?
So I guess I need Jared to explain the setup with the PS again.
Well, I basically just use it as a standalone right now. I don't have it hooked into the mixer, the switcher. So I just run whatever I'm going to run into the input of it and then the out to the cab, and that's it. So that's how we made the IRs. We just ran from the interface out, send to the Fryette in, and then, put it up to the cab and hooked it up to the cab, and that was it. It just kept things real simple. Mm-hmm. And you got nice tube warmth with these IRs. They sound incredible.
Tom says, IDD offered to send... Oh, I'd offered to send some sunshine and heat, but I can't control the weather. Oh,
we'd take it.
Yes.
Especially my driveway. I could use some sunshine and heat on that right now.
Matthew says, doesn't Fryette have a stereo version of the power station?
Yeah, the PS100. Yep, that's what I would recommend for that. Yep.
Jim Simmons, Jared, are you and Carrie going to Winter NAMM, and do you think there will be any game-changing gear? We would go to NAMM if somebody will pay for it.
Yeah, if somebody will sponsor us, we'll go. Otherwise, probably not going to do it this year because it's just too costly. And that's actually KDH did a video on that recently too, and he said he's going to not go this year because every year he goes, he loses money. And he's like, I just don't see a big reason to go. I'm not really getting anything out of it for my channel. I'm losing money, and it's just not worth it, and I'm like, right there with you, buddy. I'd love to do it, but it just doesn't, you don't get paid for it, and you're losing money. So it's a huge expense. Just checking this thing here.
Not making a lot of business sense, I guess.
No, it doesn't make a lot of business sense at all.
Do you think there'll be any game-changing gear, though?
If HELIX releases proxy and KEMPER releases the new algorithm, then that will be kind of game-changer updates. I don't know about the rest of the gear. I don't know. I don't have any sneak peeks on what's coming, but there's always something that comes out that's like, oh my God, didn't see that coming. So we'll see.
Braxel, I called Motor City today and checked on the Red 7 EVO order one more time. Jared, this Red 7 is better than Ox Capture X. Have you used the stereo effects in the EVO?
Trying to think if I've used stereo effects in it. I don't think I've hooked it up in stereo yet. And by the way, I was thinking about your earlier question. You wouldn't use the Evo for doing IRs anyways. You need a power amp, and that's not a power amp. It's just a direct box. So you wouldn't use it for that anyways. You have to have a power amp to power the cab. So that's the other reason why you can't use it for that.
Paul says, I'm just buying them because I like you and I trust you. Do not let me down. We'll let you know how they sound on my OG Helix.
Oh, cool, man. Well, thank you. And let me know, man. You know where I live, so just egg my house if... Oh,
it's a different Paul.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant Paul Smith.
Joss, J-O-S-S-E.
Well, if you do know where I live, you can egg my house if you don't like them. How's that?
Crypto CSI loves the stadium.
Yeah, it honestly, like it sounds great, and I started out using the built-in stock cabs, and I thought they were good. And then I switched to my IRs that I made about a year ago, and I was like, oh, I like these even better. And then when I made the IR pack yesterday, I put them in immediately, and I was like, oh my God, now we're talking. I mean, these are even better. And I just get better at doing this each time we do it, because you experiment, you learn things, and plus, your tastes change and whatnot. But these are the best ones I've made so far, and they're just so good, And we spent probably about 2 hours or so setting everything up and doing a lot of testing and making sure we had the best settings and, getting everything done right and routed properly. And then once I tried a few solid state amps, and they just didn't sound good to me. They were just too thin, too much high end, and I was like, man, these just don't sound right. So I was like, you know what? Let's try the Fryette, and we did, and both of us were like, there it is. That's the sound we're looking for, and then we just fine-tuned a few things and went for it. So there's two Am I stepping on your foot?
Yes.
Sorry. There's two MESA V30s in there. One has a little bit more low end than the other. That's the only difference between them. So I figured for people who want a little more low end, you can have that, because some guys have, like, you know, pickups that are a little lower, or I should say less low end, and they might prefer that, or a Strat or something like that. And then people who have guitars like I do, with the, humbuckers and stuff, you want something that has a little less low end but still sounds really chunky, and that's what I'm using tonight.
The Metal Edge, thank you for the super chat.
Oh, thanks, man.
He says, join the show a little late, but I'm ready to rock.
Thanks for doing that. I appreciate that very much. And you've been putting in some super thanks on the videos, and I really appreciate that as well. Yep. Thank you so much.
Braxel says the 100-watt power station is not stereo. It has 2 channels.
Oh, I thought it was
what
stereo.
You see on the front.
Oh, I thought it was stereo. My bad.
Flux says, I'm excited to hear the IRs. The Carnivore is an impressive speaker. I'm excited to hear it with the V30s tonight.
It's literally the best of both worlds. You know, they complement each other really well, and they're in phase. In the IRs, they're in phase with each other, so you're not going to get any weird sounds out of it. And they just sound killer.
Flux says, one thing I like about the PS100 is that I can have the green channel set to my play volume level and have the red channel for guests to set their play volume.
Gotcha. That's actually a good feature, man.
Great. You want to play something then?
Yeah, let me screw up a few mixes for you. Not feeling real confident about my playing tonight, but we will see. All right, so let's mute our mics, and I'll do a couple riffs and do a couple mixes. You know what? Before I do that, though, let me tune. I've been having a little tuning issues today with open windows and stuff like that. And I'll be demoing this X5 wireless hopefully tomorrow. This wireless is insane. Killer freaking wireless. All right, so let's mute our mics. Here we go. That was a little sloppy there, but
Flux says, Jared, your IR just brought that stadium amp model to the next level. The stadium sounds bigger.
thank you. I agree. Like it sounds bigger, fuller, fatter.
That's
you know,
what Tom says.
more
Okay,
aggressive.
I like how these sound a lot.
Thank you. Yeah, they sound really good, man. I'm super happy with these. In fact, when Max was here, I hope he doesn't mind me, using him as an example. Well, when he was here, we were setting up his presets, and he had the stock cabs in there, and they sound good. The stock cabs sound good. And so we set up the same preset with the stock cabs that he's been using for a long time now, and then another one, we just duplicated that preset, and then put my IRs in there, and then I just had him play the same riff. He's in a tribute band for Pantera, and so he was doing the same riff over and over again, and I was like, all right, let's keep playing that riff, and we switched back and forth between the presets. I said, just tell me which one you like better, and then we switched from the old one to the one with my IRs in it, and he was like, oh, that's that one. That one's way better. And I was like, all right, cool. It sounds more forward. He just liked how it felt better. And so that was a good testimony for me. I was like, all right, I'm glad. Because I'm a little nervous when I do that, because I'm like, I hope they like mine better. And he did. And Max is an amazing player. So, I mean, he has to be if he's going to be playing in a Pantera tribute band and covering all the Dime stuff. So
Braxel says, you know that EVM 12L speaker is pretty damn nice.
yes, sir.
Dean Harkness, yeah, I'm going to have to get these.
Thank you.
Bill says, I got my AM4 last Friday, and I think they finally got the modeling nuances right. Before it seemed there was always something missing in the high-end response. Sounds great with the PA50.
Dude, I'm telling you, you're right, and congratulations. I mean, I was at the point where I was like, modeling is dead. I don't think modeling is going to last much longer because capturing and profiling and all that stuff is just surpassing it. And then I got my AM4 and I was like, wait a minute. They are really doing a great job on modeling with this unit. I mean, they will be doing, allowing captures in that from them on the next gen models. But I will say that the modeling in the AM4 is freaking amazing. I really like it. They did a great job on that unit.
Let's see. Sorry. Vox Pathfinder Jared, how are you EQing these days? Your tone seems to be a tad brighter, more strident than it used to be.
I'm not doing any EQing on anything. There's no pre or post EQing. What you're hearing are just the raw sounds. So if you had this preset, which by the way, this is the what is this? The JP2C preset. I think this is the one that I have up on my website. It's the Mark II C+ preset on my website. You can get that. That's also in the description of this video. So if you get that preset and get these IRs and put them in there, just like I have them, it's the MESA V32 and the Zilla KARNIVORE 2 that are in here, and pan them, far left and right, you'll have exactly the same sound that I'm getting here. So, I mean, whatever I'm getting, you'll have as well. There's no pre or post. So whatever I'm doing to dial in the amp, I mean, I don't know. I just dialed it in how I would normally dial in a Mark II C+. I have the JP here, so I dialed it in exactly the same as that, and that's the sound I'm getting.
Chris Nash, happy holidays, everybody. Hope all is well. We got in late last night driving back from being out of town with family for Christmas. Glad you're back.
Glad you're back, man. Good to see you. Happy holidays to you as well.
Yeah. The Metal Edge, are you and Carrie going to NAMM this year? If somebody will pay for it.
If somebody sponsors us, we'll go. It's just the loss of wages and everything else just adds up, man.
It's not looking like a great business decision yet.
No.
I know. Let's see. Gary Davlin. Sounds fantastic through my monitors.
Thank you, sir.
Alan Adams, I think is his name. Just trying to read the little @ thing.
Yeah.
He says, hi there. I purchased the first preset. Is this a new preset with new IRs?
Well, this preset here is the Mark II C+. It's in the description of the video. You click on that, it'll take you right to my website, and you download that. But that preset that you're going to get has my other IRs in it. Okay, so it's got those, but the IR pack that you can get that has these IRs in it are also a link to that in the description of this video as well. It's only $10, and you get 4 really good IRs that you can put in there, and then you'll have exactly what I'm playing tonight.
Thanks for purchasing.
Yeah, thanks for asking as well.
Richard Poole says, hey from the UK.
Hey, what's up, man?
I'm just going to read this really quick.
Sure.
I've been looking at all of the storm and stuff.
Oh, go ahead. I'm going to switch guitars.
Says, this was like a Michigan storm channel that I follow on Facebook. It says, charge your devices, secure anything not bolted down, and prepare for Michigan to remind you you're just an insignificant dot on its radar. A high wind warning is in effect for all of southeast Michigan late tonight through Monday. Trees will aggressively seek out and murder your electricity. Travel if you must, but make sure you leave all your sign-in credentials to bank accounts with your loved ones who are traveling.
Good Lord.
No point in letting all that cash go to waste. You're basically doomed. Don't even bother with the toilet paper. You probably won't need it. Thoughts and prayers.
That's pretty ominous.
No, it was meant to be funny, but also, like, that's what we're looking at.
Fair warning, everyone.
Yeah, get your affairs in
order.
Affairs in order.
Does that mean go see your girlfriend?
Jeez.
Go see your girlfriend. Go see your side chick.
Bill says, Jared, what hokas are on tonight? Aren't they sweet?
Dude,
Look at these.
She made me get these.
I did. I saw those at the mall, took a picture, and was like, yeah, I know you want these.
Yeah.
And yes, he did.
Yes, I did. So I got, they didn't have my size, so I had to order them, and they came about 4 or 5 days later. These are, what are these?
They're so sweet. Something 8. I
Don't-
can't remember what the...
Does it say right? No, it doesn't.
No.
It's the 8, something 8. Just look up 8.
I might still have the picture in my phone.
Yeah.
Let's see.
These are really, really cool, though. Super comfortable. Love them.
I don't.
And I told her, I said, I'm probably going to use these as my Mr. Rogers inside the house shoes.
Oh,
I don't want to get them dirty.
You have to wear them out. You're not going to get them dirty. There's like 2.5 inches of black rubber on the bottom.
That is true. They're like high heels for dudes.
You'd probably get them dirtier in the house by dripping food and drink on them.
That's possible. Hey, I'm a neat eater.
Because it all gets caught in your protein.
Yeah, my beard will catch it all. That's what keeps my shoes clean is my beard.
If you look down here at his guitar, there's all the drink speckles. And
Yeah, my beard bib.
Oh my gosh.
Comes in handy from time to time.
Bill, anyway, he got them at JD. JD Sports is the store. That,
Yeah.
I didn't see them. I went to the Hoka website and I didn't see them on the Hoka website.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Let's see. La la la. Jim Simmons is not talking. Richard Poole thinking of jumping from OG. Is maybe Helix to an AM4. Good move? Question mark.
I would say from the OG to the AM4 would definitely be a good move as far as amp tones go. You do get plenty of effects on that. You'll give up some blocks. You know, it doesn't have as many. You get 4 blocks in there, and then in each block you have 4 channels. So on different scenes, which you get 4 of, you can switch those channels around and have different things. But
I don't know what they are. It's driving me crazy.
What?
Your Hokas.
Oh, so yeah, I mean it's a little limiting in comparison regarding how many blocks and all that kind of stuff. But if you're one of those guys that doesn't need all that, and you just want killer amp tones and you want that kind of stuff, I would say the AM4 would be a great choice for you from the OG Helix to that. I like the interface on the unit as well. It's much easier to operate than all the other what did I say, the Helix? I like the, let me clarify in case I screwed that up. I like the interface on the new AM4 as well compared to the interface on the other Axe-Fx products. The interface on those is pretty unusable. You have to use the software on those, but on this one you can use the interface on the unit or the software. Either way will be easy to dial in everything. So yeah, it just depends on your needs, like how much stuff you need. So if I'm getting more simpler these days. I mean, if I'm using all 8 snapshots on the Helix Stadium tonight because I can. Do I have to have them? No, but hey, if you can, then why not? So it just depends.
All right, let's see. Dean Harkness says he got a pair of Mizuno shoes. M-I-Z-U-N-O shoes. The local store was doing a sale for anything on the floor, $89. Never heard of them, but right up there with Hoka's. Wearing them now. The list on them was $170.
Dang, dude. That's a good deal.
Screenshot it and go look at it.
Yeah, good deal, man.
So this Paul, I don't know if it's a Jossie or Josse, says they are good, meaning the noises that you're selling.
Oh.
Says they are good, but I prefer my stop cab that I dialed in. But these are definitely good.
Thank you. Yeah, we all have different preferences,
Sure.
but everything's just different. I mean, I just thought that they woke up my Axe-Fx unit is what we tested them on, and I was just blown away at how much more lively it was when I put these in. Now the stock cabs, especially the Dyna cabs, are good, and they're actually really good. But I just prefer these because they have a little more kick to them, But it really depends on your taste.
Bill says, Jared, if you do some videos with the AM4 and the PA50, I found keeping the master below halfway avoids too much coloring. Then tweak the high-low as desired. It was pretty neutral in my A/B tests.
Oh, cool. Thank you for the tip on that. I haven't done that yet, so I definitely want to check that out for sure.
Alan Adams, just bought them, loading in the JPC now. Should I pan them? Couldn't remember what you said.
You can, yes. That's what I did. I panned them left and right. So thank you. Let me know in the chat what you think.
Richard Poole, maybe pair AM4 with HX effects.
AM4, yeah, you can do that, but I don't. I mean, you definitely can. I don't know if it's necessary, but you can do that.
Braxel says you should get the AM4 and pair it with the VP4.
Yes, you can do that as well.
Tom says, so do I want coffee or a rum and Coke? Depends.
How about a little rum in your coffee? There you go.
You want to play a couple more?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I did, and do and does. I'll do 3 shots. Let's see how that goes. Let's mute them.
Tom says that works. Rum and coffee it is.
There you go.
Chris Nash, Jared, I'll see your rum and coke and race you 3 shots.
There you go. We just did 3 shots and a chaser on that one. That's what that one's called. So
Paul Smith says, I think I'll have a rum and coke.
Paul is the rum and coke king.
Fox Pathfinder wants a rum and eggnog.
Ooh, there you go. Spicy.
He's going to have some in 10 minutes.
I like the spiced rum. Captain Morgan's spiced rum. I haven't had that in years.
Tom says, had the rum and eggnog the other day. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Tom, need to see if I can pan the IRs with the ToneX.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you can with that or not. I've never tried it.
Alan Adams, dude, my goodness, is this fantastic. It's night and day in comparison. You just totally made my Sunday night.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. I mean, that's my goal. I want to make stuff that makes people like, oh gosh, this is amazing, you know? That's what I go for. And that, because it did that for me. And I'm like, oh my God, these IRs, I would totally use these. And, you know, we all have different tastes, but I think for the most part, these came out really good. And here's the thing I want to say. What?
Get it out.
Well, here's the thing I want to say. I'm probably going to say in tomorrow's, I think I'm going to do a promo for these tomorrow. But so if you want to sculpt them, if you want to do a little bit of low cut and high cut to them, you can. I left whatever you need in there to do whatever you want, but you don't have to. I have no high cut or low cut on any of these. They are just raw. So what you're hearing is what what you get, you know, without doing any high or low cuts or anything to them. But like I said, if you want to, you can, you know, but I don't really see the need for it. But we all have different tastes and, you know, whatever. And if you want to use these in a mix, every studio engineer or mixing engineer is going to nip tuck whatever he needs to do to everything in final mix anyways on the guitar sounds. No matter how good anything is, he's always going to adjust things. And what's nice about these is there's no processing done to them at all. So there's room for him to do whatever he needs to do to them and make them sound the way he needs to make them sound in a full mix. So whether it's live or in a studio recording. So like I said, you don't have to do it. It's just up to you, you know, what your taste is. So I just think they sound good, you know.
Michael Stewart has joined us. So
Hey.
We are getting ready to wrap it up. I'm just going to read these last few comments here. Oh, or not.
What do you got to add?
Yes.
Let me make some money.
There. Andy Partel, Eagle Savage 120 or Bogner Ubershaw Ultra. What are you choosing?
Oh, gosh.
I'll let you think about that.
Yeah, that's a tough
Alan
one.
Adam, if anyone bought the first preset, do yourself a favor and get these new IRs. They are insanely good. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Seriously, it really wakes it up. You know, it's just more oomph, more life to it. You know, they just sound incredible. You
Thy
know.
wings, thy horn, thy sin. Good evening, my pretties. Love yous. Jared sounding frosty as usual.
Frosty as usual. What's
Good
up,
evening,
man?
My pretties.
My pretties.
Love yous.
Love yous. Love you
it,
too, man.
Love it, love it.
Oh,
Did they say Richie P? Best shoes so far.
oh, thank you. That you know what?
Right?
I have to agree. She sent me a picture, and I'm like, and I told her, I said, you are costing me so much money. I have to get these. So next time she came over, I'm like, well, guess where we're going today? She's like, yeah, I knew it. So yeah, these are incredible. Really, really comfortable too. I like them. Get them a half size bigger though, because they're not as wide as the other ones. The what are the other
Well,
ones?
if you have wide feet.
Yeah, I have wide feet,
Yeah,
so.
he likes the wide toe box. So
Yeah, so I
these
like them
didn't
wide.
come, like his other Hokas come in wide,
Yeah,
where these didn't. So we just got them a half size up.
half size up, and they were perfect. So, but anyways, regarding the question between the Savage and the Uber Ultra, I love my Savage, but the money channel on that amp is channel 4. It's amazing, super good, great clean channel. Channel 3 is kind of quirky. I could use it for certain things, but it's not something for everyone. Channel 2 is a good crunch channel, but it's kind of lacking in fullness and gain for me regarding using it for a full-on crunch channel. But the Uber Ultra, I think, will have more tone shaping options for you. I mean, every mode in that amp is like ridiculously good. So I think you'll have more options with that amplifier. So if that's what you're looking for, then go for that. Again, both are very good. It just depends on what you want, you know. But I'm leaning a little bit towards the Uber Ultra,
All right,
if that helps.
there you go. Well, we're gonna batten down the hatches and prepare for
For
the
the storm of the
cyclone
century.
bomb that's coming towards Michigan.
Winter is coming, as they say.
I don't think this is winter. I don't know what it is, but it is. It's something else.
Might see some White Walkers. Who knows? That's a GOT reference. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining us and for hanging out, and thanks to everyone who's purchased already the IR pack. Again, it's only $10. I mean, it's like I kind of priced it as a no-brainer for most people. It's worth taking a risk on.
Tomorrow, it's not going to be $10. It'll be more tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, okay. But it won't. But
You got to create some urgency here.
yeah, the storm of the century price. No, it'll be $10. But
I
she tried.
I tried.
We tried to pull the old sales trick on you. Didn't work. But yeah, I really appreciate everyone who's getting them, and in the future too. Thank you guys. I really appreciate that. Let me know what you think of them. I'd like to hear from you. My email address is in the description, so I'd like to hear from you. And I'm always curious to see what people think. But other than that, Yeah,
Happy
we
New
are.
Year. Have
Yeah,
a Happy New Year, you guys. That's coming
Exactly.
this week, couple
Yeah.
days.
it's true. Happy New Year to
Hopefully
everybody.
Michigan will still be on the face of the earth and we'll enjoy it as well.
That would be nice.
We might all be covered under Great Lakes water
Drop my pick.
tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, exactly. It could be. I might have to build an ark, but hopefully not. But anyways, like I always say, thanks so much for spending time with us, and you know, every day's a gift.
Thanks for spending part of your gift with us. Have a great week. Happy New Year.
Happy
We'll
New Year.
See you soon.
God bless you guys. See you all very soon.
God bless Michigan.
God bless Texas.